Good day, everyone. I am Clem Alberti Ubatay from Group 5, and we are about to tackle the globalization of religion. But first, we're going to define what is globalization and religion. First, globalization. Globalization is a process by which the world, previously isolated through physical and technological distance, become increasingly interconnected. It is manifested by increase in interaction between peoples around the world that involves the sharing of ideas, cultures, goods, services, investments, while religion is a collection of cultural system, belief system, and worldviews that establish symbols that relate humanity to spirituality and to moral values, and also codified a set of morals belief concerning sacred things and rules governing the behaviors of believers who from a spiritual community. In this context, the globalization of religion can be understood as a process of realignment. In this global religious station or situation, a process which involved the following three facets. First is it implies inevitable transformation of individual religious organization. Second, it can expected that new characteristics will be produced in context of doctrines, rituals, and practices. And third, globalization will be accompanied by changes in human, supporting religious particularly in their intellectual perspectives. So, in all, globalization has played an enormous role in providing a context for the revival and the recovery of religion. It spread and scattered all over the world, and through globalization, religion continued to grow from places to place. Well, truly religion has entered the information age and has globalized at accelerating rates. Through technological advancement, information, technologies, transport means, and the media are bridged to disseminate religious ideas. Let's say, for example, there are different websites that provide information about religion. These give importance, information, and explanation about different religion, which are accessible to any part of the world. The phenomenon of globalization is most striking in fields of economic and scientific technology. The financial market continues to grow more borderless day by day, while new technology is shared through the world almost instantly. The topic I treated today, however, it is one of the far most conservative cultural phenomena like religion. Full-scale globalization in the field of cultural phenomenon is still in infancy. So, incipient sign can say be found in every aspect of daily life. Globalization cultural phenomenon occurs when different characteristics depend on the specific area of culture involved. It is likely that globalization will occur in different ways in area, decisively concerned of language, For example, national literature and script from areas are not crucially concerned, such as artistic fields of music and dance, and precise from globalization will take in the case of religion is not yet clear. Regardless, the difficulties involved in making specific prediction regarding the direction of coming change, cultural globalization will share certain characteristics from globalization process, namely the weakening or disappearance of borders between nations, societies, and ethnic groups, and stimulations of unfolding of events of globalization, and must be added that principle according to which these things will unfold, that of competition is a free market. When a vision of globalization is applied to religion, we can suggest that we will see steady change from the conventional from the religion linked intimately to history and culture perspective nation and ethnic groups. Instead, activities of individual religious group will take on increasingly characteristic of free competition on a global scale. Further, there is also the possibility witnessing great transformation to the traditional structures of the historical.
Good day, everyone, especially to you, sir. So, my topic is all about religion. So, religion is a collection of cultural system and belief system and worldviews that establish symbols that relate humanity to spiritual and moral value. So, religion is belief in God or gods and the activities that are connected with this belief, such as praying or worshiping in a building, or such as a church or temple. So, a religion is a particular system of belief in God or gods and the activities that are connected with this system. So, human beings' relation to that which they regard as a holy, sacred, absolute, and spiritual divine, or worthy of special reverence. It is also commonly regarded as consisting of the way people deal with ultimate concerns about their lives and their faith after death. In many traditions, this relation and these concerns are expressed in terms of one's relationship with or attitude towards gods or spirits. In more humanistic or naturalistic forms of religion, they are expressed in terms of one's relationship with or attitudes toward broader or human community or the natural world. In many religions, texts are deemed to have scriptural status and people are esteemed to be invested with spiritual or moral authority. So believers or worshippers participate and are often enjoined to perform devotional or contemplative practice such as prayer, meditation, or particular rituals, worship or moral conducts, right belief, and the participation in religious institutions are among the constituent elements of the religious life. So there are types of religion. First is the Christianity. So Christianity is the most known religion across the world. According to the Bible, Christian is somebody who has faith in God. A Christian believes in a God they have never seen through faith. A Christian hopes to have eternal life through faith. Christians believe that Jesus will come again to carry the righteous and live with them eternally in heaven. Christianity is the most widely practiced in religion in the world with more than 2 billion followers. The Christian faith centers on beliefs regarding the birth, life of death, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. While it started with a small group of adherents, many historians regard the spread of adoption of Christianity throughout the world as one of the most successful spiritual and mission in human history. So next is the Islamic. Islamic is a Abrahamic monotheistic religion. Muslim are monotheistic and worship one all-knowing God, who in Arabic is known as Allah. Followers of Islam aim to live a life of complete submission to Allah. They believe that nothing can happen without Allah's permission, but human have free will. Islam is the major world religion promulgated by the Prophet Muhammad in Arabia in the 7th century. The Arabic term Islam is literally surrender. So illuminates the fundamental religious ideas of Islam. That believer called a Muslim from the active particle of Islam accepts surrender to the will of Allah. Allah is the viewed as the sole God, creator, sustainer, and restorer of the world. The will of Allah, to which human beings must submit, is made known through the sacred scripture, which is the Quran. So, which Allah revealed to his messenger, Muhammad. And Islam Muhammad is considered the last of the series of prophets, including Adam, Noah, Abraham, Moses, and Solomon, and Jesus. And his message simultaneously consummates and completes the revelation attributes to the earlier prophets. So, next is the Hinduism. So, Hinduism is, they believes the doctrine of samsara. Hinduism is an Indian religion and dharma, or way of life. It is the world third largest religion with over 1.2 billion followers, or 15 to 16% of the global population known as Hindus. Last is the Buddhism. So Buddhism, they believes that the human life is one of the suffering. Most of Buddhisms do not believe in God, although they respect and look up to the Buddha. They do not believe he was a god, but they worship him as a form of respect. By doing this, they show reverence and devotion to the Buddha and the Bodhisattvas. So that's all, and thank you.
Good day, sir. I am Christian Joy L. Abarquez. I'm here to explain about the how globalization affects religious practices and beliefs. So first, let me explain what is globalization. So globalization is an interconnectedness and interdependence among countries, the exchanging of products, goods, and services among countries. So religions is a way of life pursued by the followers of different faiths worldwide. After the spread of the COVID-19, government around the world banned the social gathering in religious places of all faiths and canceled the surrounding observance and festivals during the period of strict lockdown. All churches, mosques, synagogues, and temples remains closed for physical presence, but allowed worship through live stream during the pandemic. The COVID-19 pandemic has greatly changed the way people perform religious rituals. Online streaming, social distancing, and worldwide lockdown have added newer dimension to all the major religions of the world. Even in this time of pandemic, our world is still connected because of globalization. Due to the advancement in our technology, it connects us to one another in an easier manner. People can easily spread the word of God through the different social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. People can spread their ideas and beliefs everywhere and inspire people worldwide. With those ideas, people come up together to fulfill their purpose in the name of religion. But despite the great impact of it in the advancement of our country, globalization is somewhat slowly separating us from our religion, specifically in our faith. In this time, there is a shift of religious services from in person to online worship. People prefer to watch through live streaming than visit the church. It breaks the traditional beliefs as people are more connected with the world, which weakens their own religious beliefs. As media and technology, on one hand, spread religious ideas and teach to respect other religions, they also cause breaking religious ties that gives birth to new religions, or sometimes makes people infidel or irreligious, and also causes terrorist activities in the name of protecting their own religion, values, and beliefs. Every religion has its own beliefs, values, perspectives, and ideas. In order to make human life better, to choose the right path, to enrich our knowledge, to give courage, to avoid wrong activities, and etc. Through the differences among various religions, we must always bear in our minds that every religion teaches the common thing, that non-violence, harmony, and peace among every people, no discrimination with each other, to respect every religion, behave accordingly, to help not fight, to bring unity and justice, to bring equality and freedom. human dignity, and etc. We should take a good always and avoid bad. In this way, we can minimize the challenges of religious and globalization and can bring the culture of peace and harmony. So that would be all for my topic, sir, for explain how globalization affects religious practices and beliefs. Thank you.
Good day, sir. I am Julius Gastonis Jr. and one of the reporter of group number 5. So my topic is to analyze the relationship between religion and global conflict and global peace. So first we're gonna talk about what is religion. So religion is belief in a god or gods and activities that are connected with this belief, such as praying and worshiping in a building, such as church or a temple. So, a religion also is a particular system of belief in a god or gods and activities that are connected with this system. So, the next one is global conflict. So, global conflict, this option examines war, peace, and security on a global and historical scale to reveal the contingent decisions, random accidents, and devious schemes which continue to be at the root of violence around the world. So the next one is global peace or world peace. So global peace is an idea of a world without violence. So where nations try to work with each other, and world peace could mean equal human rights, uh, also technology for education for everyone, and to engineering, to availability of medicine, diplomats, and to all forms of fighting. So many religions believe in world peace. So how does or what is the relationship between religion and global conflict and global peace? So no major religion has been exempt from complicity in a violent conflict. Yet we need to be aware of an almost universal propensity to simplify the role that religion plays in international affairs. So religion is not usually the sole or even primary cause of conflict. So with so much emphasis on the religions as a source of conflict, the role of religion as a force in peacemaking is usually overlooked. So religious affiliation and conviction often motivates religious communities to advocate particular peace-related government policies. So religious communities also directly oppose repression and promote peace and reconciliation. So religious leaders and institutions can mediate in conflict situation, serve as a communication link between opposing sides, and provide training in peacemaking methodologies. So this form of religious peacemaking garners less public attention, but is growing in importance. So, so the summary is to this is religion. Religions have deep connections with all aspects of human life. But so by that theory, global conflict is also within domain. Religion primarily encourages spirituality. That is the true path of human existence. Now, there are many different types of people like obedient, critic, violent, strong, decent, uh, hater, um, intellectual, foolish, perverts, comic, fearful, oppressive, greedy, funny, liar, horrible, etc. So all these people respond to religious differently. So think yourself about each of these characters come to life or getting an opportunity to establish oneself. And remember that religion is the opportunity for that. So because religion respect human dignity, human existence, irrespective of the above mentioned behavior seems. So conflict, whether it is individual or global is a definite option. So the world of religion is a sensitive issue and need a critical observation and to derive a true genuine conclusion. So at the end of the day, we all respect uh, all religions. So thank you for listening. That is all for my topic. God bless.
Good day, sir. I am Eunices de los Santos of group number 5. Our topic is about the globalization of religion. And my report is about the role of media and the globalization of culture. So, what is globalization of culture? The globalization of culture is often chiefly imputed to the international mass media. Mass media means technology that is intended to reach a mass audience. Means it is the primary of communication used to reach the vast majority of general public. The media have an important impact on cultural globalization in two mutually interdependent ways. First, the media provide an extensive transnational transmission of cultural products. And the second one is they contributes to the formation of communicative networks and social structures. Nowadays, media are seen as playing a key role in enhancing our globalization and also facilitating cultural exchange and multiple flows of information, also images between countries throughout international news broadcasts, televisions programming, new technologies, film, and music. So here are the most common platforms that are used for mass media. They are the newspapers, magazines, radio, televisions, and internet. It is also evolving significantly throughout the years. The influence of media on globalization of culture has an effect on many aspects of human lives or daily lives as a human. It has positive and negative influences. So the first is positive influence. Example, citizenship in their communities. They can encourage them to become more involved as citizens. The next is the negative influence. It can negatively promote news stories and can affect our mental health. Example, it was proven that it can be addictive in every person, that one of our major problems we can have people literally will stay up all night just reviewing other people's daily lives, and literally really they don't sleep just because of that. And then so many things begin to happen when that breaks down. And there's been many studies now conducted in some countries, finding that people who deeply examine the people's lifestyle, like on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, such they got depressed easily. So that's all about the role of media in the globalization of culture.
Good day, sir. I'm Cadet Condrillion and I'm a member of Group 5 and my topic is creation of global village. So, first of all, what is global village? So, the definition of a global village is the idea that people are connected by easy travel, mass media, and electronic communications, and becoming single community. An example of the global village is all the combined societies throughout the world. So that is the definition of a global village. So the creation of global village. Globalization broke the barrier of distance, communication, buying and selling, traveling, and so on, turning the world into a small, developed, modern village. The world as a global village has successfully brought everyone around the world together, irrespectively of their race, their gender, or tribe. And global village is about people helping each other and accepting each other's race, religion, and also gender. So global village means village live together in such an environment. So everyone is near to each other, everyone is equipped with modern technology. So that is the global village. So the creation of global village. So the creation of global village started when there is internet or television or cell phones, making people connected with each other even though they are far away. Global village is making people feel they are closer with each other, making them a single closer community. So that is the global village, making them feel closer, and it is possible because of the use of advanced technology and also internet like cell phones and other technologies that can communicate. So my next topic is, does the religion unite the global village? So for me, no. I think religion doesn't unite global village because this world has different religion. And by having different religion leads to different cultures, which means that people have different beliefs and views towards something. Also, because everybody has its own understanding or knowledge, beliefs, and opinions about religion. Everybody argues about it and what makes us not united. We have different traditions and cultures. We have our own doctrines about religions, and some of us are confused what religion is, and that causes conflicts among people. There are debates about religions like Christians, Muslims, and non-believers, and even atheists, that creates this chaos or conflicts in our society. And a lot of us are not knowledgeable about religions. And I think it is very impossible that religion can unite global village. So for me, does the religion unite the global village? No. So does the religion unite the global village? So it's a no for me, based on my opinion, because you can't really unite global village and religion, because we all know that religion has lots of conflicts between other religions, and it's really hard to unite religion with global village because global village focuses on helping each other or having communication to all people in the community. You can't really call it a single community if there are problems that is not being solved with other people. Or what I meant by other people is that the problem of religion. So you must solve the problem of religion to make the religion a, you can unite the region with global village. So first solve the problems of the religion. So that is all for my report, sir. This is Cadet Condrillion Christian Ed. Good day, sir.